This program is not for children. If you are under the age of 13, then politely leave. You spoilt little twats. Thank you.
From the deepest, darkest recesses of Dangerous Nerds headquarters, Keith Moncrief and Gerry Cassell.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pop Culture Minefield. That's Keith over there.
Hey everybody, it's Superstar Gerry Cassell.
No!
Over there.
Well, we need to find out about this here episode. So as you can see up in the upper right corner, it says Geekosity. So once again, we're going to be discussing another Geekosity scoop from Mr. Mikey Sutton.
It's a Mikey Sutton news alert.
Fresh.
Just remember that Pop Culture Minefield, when it's discussing rumors, are just rumors. You have to take them with a grain of salt.
Port, Tom Hardy is the next James Bond.
Really?
Yes. And I like the little graphic they did. Let's see. Of course, there's a cool picture of him as Bane, and then just looking old dapper. Good old fellow. Tom Hardy is apparently adding another genre icon to his resume. The Vulcan Reporter has revealed that Hardy will be successor to Daniel Craig, whose upcoming No Time to Die will be his final as 007. Emery Kaya writes that while Tom Hardy was expected to be announced as the new Bond in November, this does not seem to be the case anymore due to the coronavirus. Nevertheless, I anticipate the announcement to come out this year all the same. Now, this is Mikey's take, and this is important because we saw his other scoop that said that Henry Cavill was up for the role and was like on the list of Barbara Broccoli herself. So Mike says, I deliberated for hours whether to run this or not since I was familiar with the Vulcan Reporter. Furthermore, I had been hearing for months that Henry Cavill had the best chance of being Bond. However, that became doubtful with his return as Superman. But one of my UK sources verified this rumor, and now I am sold. So there you have it, folks. It looks like Tom Hardy is James Bond. And he kind of sounded like Sean Connery with him. What do you mean? Of course. I would like to be Bond. Of course, Mr. Batman. Greetings.
You know, here's the odd thing about Daniel Craig and what has happened since Skyfall. Daniel Craig, being a man who is 53 years old at this point, there have been numerous delays in every film that he has had with Bond, including, I think it was Spectre was originally meant to be a movie that would have teamed him with his wife. And that film got delayed so long that the original cast fell out and they had to hire an all new cast outside of Christoph Waltz to be in that movie. So all of his films have faced delays of some kind. Now, it is my estimate, my personal estimate, that all told, all of those delays would be equivalent to about 2.5 years. So with Daniel Craig being 53, that means that would have put him closer to 50, 51. And he would have gotten out much sooner. That also meant that Tom Hardy would have been closer to 41 himself, and Henry Cavill would be 35. That the right age to actually be James Bond.
Right.
And that would have been what? That would have been closer to 2017. So if Justice League had completely done what it had done anyway, he probably would have gotten the call to be James Bond right after, had everything else had worked out properly for making these movies. So, look, I've always been one that my estimates as to who was going to be Bond was strictly based on age. And again, if they're actually going, this has not officially been confirmed. This is all still speculation on everyone's part.
That's right.
But as I keep saying, there are reasons why certain people get roles and have gotten roles as Bond in the past, even though they may be a little older than what I keep saying. But there's a reason for that. You know, the fact that Roger Moore had been on personal friends with both Harry Saltzman and Cubby Broccoli. That's that Saltzman, he was Saltzman's personal favorite to be Bond. So even though he was a little older than what he should have been, there was no way that Harry Saltzman was going to pass up the opportunity to cast a friend of his to be Bond. And with every person that has ever taken the role, at least that's been a little bit older, there's been a reason for that. And when you account for that reason and the delay, and you go backwards with the age, that person would have been the right age when they got hired. And so my thing is, Tom Hardy's 43. You need to get 3 movies out of him before he turns 50. Okay, I don't care how good of a shape you're in. Time will take a toll on your body. It takes a toll on everybody's body. Look at Harrison Ford. You know, Harrison Ford has always been an older man.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
And that takes a toll on your body. I'm not saying that they can't hire stunt people, but it gets to be a little bit much trying to put somebody in his 50s still being attractive to women half their age. But on top of that, given the kinds of stunts that they're putting in with most of these movies, how can you have somebody of an advanced age, no matter how well trained you are, not getting their beat by someone who's half their age but in really good physical condition? So I'm just saying, if Tom Hardy actually is the guy, they either already have that movie ready to go, the script ready to go to film starting next year, or this is like a short-term thing until they can actually get someone else. You know, if this is,
I'm sure
again,
that Barbara's kind of let down because I think that Henry Cavill wasn't just on her list. I think he was number 1 on her list.
I think he was too. And the only other person closer would be Tom Hiddleston, and Hiddleston's 30.
He's in
39.
the prime age group. Yep, he's in the prime group.
He's 39. He can still do it. And if this had been 2 years ago, he still would have had his MCU commitment, and he never would have signed to do the Disney Plus series, or at least he would have managed it better. But he's 39 years old. Now, you could get 3 movies out of Tom Hiddleston, but it'd be close. You would be cutting it real close.
Right.
But with Tom Hardy, as much as I love Tom Hardy, and let me just say, Tom Hardy from Inception, perfect to be Bond from that time period. The clothes, the attitude, everything. But I don't know about Tom Hardy right now. You could still dress him up, but I don't think you can get 3 movies easily out of him before, you know, it's time to switch to someone else.
Oh,
Henry Cavill is still right. Henry Cavill is still the right age, and he's got it. I mean, until something official is said, and I know that they got him locked in with Superman and all that stuff, but you know what? Warner Brothers dragging their feet just really screwed it up for everybody again. They figured out how to just screw it up again. I'm sure Hardy and his people are going, yeah, we could have pulled that off. We could have pulled that off if they had made a decision like a year ago.
I tell you, man. Well, this is exciting news, no matter what.
Oh, big time.
And I think that we analyze this baby as good as you're going to do it. So, once again, Mikey Sutton Scoop, Tom Hardy is the next James Bond. Again, taken with a grain of salt. anything can change until they officially announce it, but this is what it looks like. So I'm happy with it. I'm not elated as if it were
Me
Henry Cavill, but damn it, Tom Hardy's awesome. Yes, I certainly am. Anyway, guys, we'll wrap this episode up. That there is Keith Moncrief.
And that there is superstar Gerry Cassell.
And this has been Pop Culture Minefield. We're out of here. Get off our lawns.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Pop Culture Minefield. If you've enjoyed the show, please remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Remember, you can find us at Pop Culture Minefield on both Facebook and Instagram. Thank you again.
Y'all come back now.